Yeah, I'm gonna be clicking this stuff. Clicking TS. You look at all my chemicals go, and molecules and stuff, and crap like that. OMG, this is so cool, guys. Look at it. Look at it go! Look at it go! Look at it go! Look at it That bro got jumped. OMG. I have the moon! The full moon! The moon! The moon! The moon! So nobody's watching. Nice. I got the porkistita. What do you call it? Just call it Procore. Wait, what's this? Ready? Oh, there's no. Come on. No. Wait, what's that? OMG, that got me alive. Should I get the volcano? Yeah, whatever. Do I have a volcano now? Also, Nana, I'm watching your stream right now. I'll be right back. Yes? simulation. Look at them all go. Look at the boats go. What's this? Oh, new life created. It's something. It's just some random ball floating into space of random molecules. Wait, is that an animal cell? Hold on. Why does that look like an animal cell? To be honest, bro. Just saying. Oh, we got viruses. Earth right now. OMG. Sponge? What the heck is a sponge? Nerve system. Muscles. How far does this go? It just goes. I wonder what could it be? 600,000? 400,000? No, I got sponge. Oh, jellyfishes. Life created sponge. Create sponge, guys. Guys, I created the guy who lives under the sea. Yes. I'm not gonna read that anyways. Hey, look at Earth. It's starting to get some land. These stupid little molecules all around there. These sponges over there, you know. There's not many sponges. Ooh. Lane green. Looks really like this. So am I still watching? No, people are still watching. Explore portal. I don't know what that could be. This looks like oh my god, it's beautiful. Guys, look at how many DNA cells and other stuff is. so much. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And there's the thing where I need to. Is that an asteroid? No idea. I need to log in quick. Hey, I got enough to unlock this. We got clouds, bro. We got clouds. We got clouds. That's a lot per second. Like, that is a lot per second. I joined my chat for everything. You don't have to. Yeah, live created jellyfish. Oh my gosh, look at the jellyfish, guys. And the chaotic zone of whatever this is supposed to be. Doesn't matter anyways. I'm gonna get another jellyfish. Go, 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 go. Answer her. Okay. That should be enough. Okay. This. And time to get flatworms. We got flatworm, y'all. I got the flatworm, guys. Wait, what does this mean? No, fish. Glitch detected. What does this mean? Go, 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 go. Fast, fast, fast. Gotta go fast. Alright, there we go. No, that doesn't work. Upgrade needed. Upgrade needed. Dun, 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 dun. I hate you now. Womp womp. I hate you now. Womp womp. Here's gonna hit the big number. Really? Okay. 300 life forms calculated. Anyway, so. Oh yeah, good game. Okay, okay. Again? How many times do I have to update the gosh darn game? How long is this taking, bro? Nice, good. Complete. Wait, where are my things at? Hold up. Error. No. Oh my god, what should I play? I'm really trying to figure out trying to find what should I play. Like a space crash simulator. Do stuff like that. I kind of want it. Don't know what I want it. I'm just gonna like it. I just like it. Whatever.
Somebody just sent me this video. Who is this sick in the head to do this? Which one of y'all bought and burnt all these books? I hate FGTeeV. What the? It's not funny. I definitely love FGTeeV. What is going on here? The joke is on y'all. You hate FGTeeV so much you just bought 20 of our books. Thank you. And you lit them on fire, which subliminally tells people that the books are fire. Bro, I need to report this account. Hate and harassment. Harassment and bullying. I have been bullied or harassed. Submit it. Thank you for submitting. Refresh. The videos are gone. Oh, can't find user. Hold on, wait, go back. They're gone, baby. That's right. Mess with FGTeeV. We stand on business. What you laughing for? I'm standing on business, right?
Are you Drewski?
Stop. Phantom tax. Taking it right now. What you gotta do about it? Somebody.
FGTPT, bro. What have you became, bro? Why are you saying fandom tax in the big? I'm at Grand 26. Insane. Excuse me? I can probably just have the same issue. Instead, I can have a sandwich, Mom. I should put my own sandwich. The pepperoni sandwich you always get. Not the thing. Still, nobody has been watching. This is for you.
Cells are everywhere, and there are two types of cells.
4 views counts. No.
Here's everything RobTop hasn't finished and should be working on. Number 1, his website. If you click on this button in the corner of the menu screen, it brings you to robtopgames.com, which is shown the exact same under construction screen ever since I started playing this game 9 years ago. Apparently all he's added in the last 2 years is this video policy page about making money off of the game, but let's just say he is not cooking here. Number 2, his spin-off games. In 2015, he released Geometry Dash Meltdown, which came with 3 levels and a coming soon screen. You want to know what it has now? 3 levels and a coming soon screen. Great job! Instead of updating Meltdown, he released Geometry Dash World, and instead of updating World, he released Sub-Zero. No new levels since then. Number 3, Update 2.2. We all know this is what he's actually been working on. It's just a matter of when it'll come out. It's in its late stages, so I'm pretty
Hey, dude, I got you some.
Love. Me falling down.
I'm just so depressed.
Jen loved her Gain flings. Then Brad showed up with Gain rinse and beads. When they mixed their scents, they discovered they were scent mates. Smells like it's gonna last. Mix, match, more happy with Gain.
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your professor? You've got to try Otter. Here's how it works. Let's say I'm in class. I just hit record, and as you can see, everything.
Do you remember when you were a kid and you would see ads on Disney or whatever other network for something called Kids Bop? They were telling you, or maybe your parents, to purchase CDs filled with today's biggest hits sung by kids for kids. Basically, the premise was that a bunch of kids would recreate popular songs, changing out the lyrics to better fit a kid-friendly.
Oh yeah, I seen like 20. I seen these like things like kids pop things whenever I was like first or kindergarten, and then they would play these, and like I was like, what is this already a song? I had no idea what remixing into a kid song was, because like I was like very young at the time, so.
Sung by kids for kids. Basically, the premise was that a bunch of kids would recreate popular songs, changing out the lyrics to better fit a kid-friendly theme. Kids Bop was one of the biggest, most recognizable companies from my childhood, and I think my mom even bought some of their CDs. Their advertising is very nostalgic to me, and I'm sure it is for many others, similar to companies like Gamefly or those Fushigi balls. But the difference between those companies and Kids Bop is that Kids Bop is still around, and surprisingly, from a financial standpoint, Kids Bop is actually doing fairly well all these years later, which has left me with a few questions like, who's actually making their kids listen to Kids Bop these days? How are they so successful? And what's up with all the weird controversies I've seen their name around? Well, let's check it out.
Kids Bop censored songs aren't just annoying. They're problem.
So Kids Bop has been around since October of 2001, and since its inception, they have sold over 21 million albums, had over 4.5 billion streams, and released a total of 50 studio albums with over 1,000 songs. Kids Bop was the brainchild of Cliff Chenfeld and Craig Balsam, owners of Razor and Tie, which is a label. Their story is actually kind of interesting. It was just two guys who started making 70s compilation albums in the 90s, and they sort of pre-fired that people would soon start to feel nostalgia for popular 70s songs, and it was also a cheap way to get into the industry, rather than signing your own artists and producing your own music.
You can enjoy 23 of the decade's greatest hits by the original superstars. Available on double-length cassette, just $14.99. CD, just $18.99.
So what they were doing was relatively simple. They were taking songs that already existed, repackaging them on new CDs, and selling them off.
Monster of all monsters is back, and it's gonna kick your ass. It's Monsters of Rock Platinum Edition, the 30 hugest hair band mega hits of all time on 2 bigger-than-ever CDs.
It's kind of interesting to think about nowadays, but as the current Kids Bop CEO said, at the time, the only way you could hear these songs was to own the entire album. But a lot of times, you didn't need the entire album. You just wanted one song off of it. So we were doing the job for you of compiling all the hits into one album, which was a very lucrative business. Basically, they were just making playlists for CDs, you know? So they decided to take this let's just repackage existing music method and apply it to the kids' music market, a market that was fairly underserved at that time. Then they started Kids Bop, with Cliff saying, we were able to create Kids Bop for a relatively small amount of money. We started Kids Bop by just making a CD, running spots on television, getting orders, and off we went. It's also a lot easier to get permission from a label or an artist when covering a song rather than interpolating or sampling. So getting this business up and running wasn't too difficult. The founders found a few kids who could sing, change the lyrics of popular songs, and the rest was history. Over the years, Kids Bop Kids have been Billboard's #1 kids album artist for 10 straight years. They've had multiple tours, and they have expanded to other countries and languages. Some popular actors and artists who once did Kids Bop songs include Becky G, Olivia Holt, Ross Lynch, Zendaya, and more. They even have their own radio station on Sirius XM. However, on the flip side, as Kids Bop began to blow up and their ads were played over TV all the time, there also began a growing disdain for Kids Bop.
I know.
With Kids Bop, you'll never stop. Kids Bop 2 is perfect for the car. You can order Kids Bop 3 online at MusicSpaceKids.com.
The marketing was a little obnoxious, and really, who wants to listen to a bunch of kids singing songs that aren't better than the originals in the slightest? And I'm not sure about you guys, but as a kid, I hated Kids Bop. And I think the reason for this is that it was marketed more towards parents. I saw a comment about Kids Bop that said, the music isn't for the kids. The kids would rather listen to the real thing. The important distinction is that it's marketed to parents. Nobody wants to listen to Kids Bop. This is for the suburban soccer mom who thinks bad words are the devil and tries to pull books from the school library to protect her kids. This is why a lot of kids, especially the older ones, aren't really fans of Kids Bop and find it kind of annoying, like most of us do. I mean, their official TikTok page is even making jokes about how people ask them not to release music. Of course, music that's watered down and sung by kids and actively removing the substance of the original songs is going to not be good. As a writer for the Houston Press said, it's easy to make fun of the series of albums' watered down version of modern pop, but it also feels like going after low-hanging fruit. So sure, Kids Bop's annoying and wildly successful. We know all this now, but that's not really a problem. So what's up with all these controversies that I've been hearing about associated with Kids Bop? Well, when your whole brand is run by kids, revolves around kids doing half the work, and is also dealing with one of the weirdest industries out there, the music industry, there are bound to be a couple of problems. Like I said, kids are singing, kids are performing, kids are touring, they're being interviewed, and kids are at the core of the Kids Bop brand. It's to a point where it's almost sort of strange that there aren't really ever any adults representing the brand, because it's not like we expect the kids to be running Kids Bop as a company. For example, I found this 2016 interview from the Badger Herald called Q&A, talking labor laws, censorship, and Barbra Streisand with Kids Bop. Now, from that title, it sounds like they're interviewing, I don't know, maybe an adult, but no, they interviewed 14-year-old Ashlyn and asked her questions like, the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938 sets 14 as the minimum age of employment. You said you've been working since 11 or 12. How were you allowed to work at that point? This guy is asking a 14-year-old hardball questions that would be tough for even the CEO to answer. Why are you asking a 14-year-old this? He's talking about child labor laws, questioning the content of the originally explicit songs. Like, dude, she's a kid. why are you asking her these questions? But this is just where the controversy begins. There are other interviews too where it's just the kids being interviewed on their YouTube page, which again is kind of weird that it's mostly kids representing the brand. Just recently, their VP was interviewed on
Whoa. What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, we need to
video, but I believe this might be the only video interview they have with an adult. Other than this, I've seen maybe like 1 or 2 writtens, but that's about it. Thankfully though, on the bright side of all this, I think Kidz Bop treats their kids very well from what I've seen. While researching this video, I couldn't find a single thing about the kids being mistreated. In fact, I saw nothing but praise. Like this guy on Reddit who said he was a Kidz Bop kid, and when asked if he would go back in time, would he have not joined? He responded saying, well, I mean, obviously I'm no Zendaya, but I definitely would. I got to keep that red guitar. They flew me out to St. Louis with my mom, and we got to sightsee for a couple days. And I got a really nice paycheck out of it. And before you guys ask, yes, as far as I'm aware, he isn't lying and provided some decent proof. Regardless, it does seem like a solid work environment for kids, if that's something you can say. Apparently, their parents are always with them, and sure, they do seem to work a decent amount for younger kids, but I'd imagine that all the laws are being followed. If not, I'm sure we would have heard about it by now, and I'm guessing that those kids are paid pretty well. But like I said, I saw nothing negative being said about being a Kidz Bop kid. So on the bright side, at least the kids involved are good. But unfortunately, many others believe that Kidz Bop is much more harmful to others than it actually is good. This is because in 2018, Vox put out an article accusing Kidz Bop of, like I said, causing more harm than good. And they had quite a bit to say. The main accusation was that they failed to make the music kid-friendly, despite that being Kidz Bop's entire objective. They cited a study from 2017 that was on the effects of censorship in Kidz Bop. And the study found that replacing phrases does not actually
check something. Okay. Still nobody has been commenting. It's been almost an hour.
wipe lyrical recognition from children's minds if they have already heard the original song. Vox continued to say, even if it did, what Kidz Bop is enforcing is also not kid appropriate. The study says the music perpetuates the sociological phenomenon of kids getting older younger, which claims that marketing is pushing kids out of their childhood earlier and earlier. The study says that repackaging adult music as kids' music doesn't eliminate the adult messages, even though some words and phrases are changed. One good example out of a few is their cover of Bruno Mars' The Lazy Song, where the verse on his says, meet a really nice girl, have some really nice sex, and she's gonna scream out, this is great. On the Kidz Bop version, it says, meet a really nice girl, send a really nice text, and she's gonna write back, you're so great. It's obviously different, but at the same time, the original meaning, like, especially if you've heard it before, kind of already sounds like it's still there. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but we got a few more examples. Plus, why are kids doing P90X? I'm not sure what that's about. There's another example of Lady Gaga's Telephone where she says, out in the club and I'm sipping that bub, but Kidz Bop says, out in the club and I'm eating that grub, which despite being kind of funny is like, why are kids at the club? I don't know. Is it a kids club? I don't know. I've never heard of that. Or even on the Old Town Road remix, instead of saying lean all in my bladder, they say riding on my bladder, which that's just strange. I don't know what that means. And then they also kept in cheated on my baby, which is also kind of crazy for a kid's song. And speaking of Lil Nas X, he even tweeted a lyric change where instead of saying, I want to feel on your ass in Hawaii and shoot a child in your mouth while I'm riding, they instead say, I want to lie on the beach in Hawaii and put a smile on your face whilst dining. So this is roughly what the Vox article is getting at. On top of this, they accuse Kidz Bop of perpetuating kids getting older younger, which is a tricky subject because on one hand, since the dawn of time, the older generations have always kind of looked down on the younger generations, you know, the kids these days type of thing. But to an extent, it's also true, especially thanks to the internet and social media. I mean, a middle schooler could and probably does have a similar For You page on TikTok or Instagram or whatever to many of us. And that increased exposure to all of this more adult sort of content definitely contributes to it. But I will say, in my opinion, I think as the internet becomes more and more accessible, I think it's going to lead to a lot less divide in age, you know, like generational divide. Like when Gen Z or Gen Alpha or whoever is the old generation, I feel like they will still be up to date thanks to them growing up with the internet. And I think society will be a little bit more homogenized, but that's just my theory. I don't know. I just kind of wanted to throw that in here. Maybe let me know what you think in the comments. Anyway, though, Vox continued by interviewing a professor of media studies named Christopher Bell, who had some more thoughts about this. He said, Kidz Bop is an abomination, but it doesn't censor content. In a lot of cases, Kidz Bop may not actually be all that beneficial, and that maybe it would be better if music was just made from scratch for kids in that age range, instead of trying to adapt adult music for kids. Almost in response to the Vox article, the current VP of Kidz Bop, Michael Anderson, recently said in an interview,
there are songs where you definitely can't touch them. It's
Mhm.
about drinking, and the entire thing is about that. There's nothing I can do about that. But if there's, a couple of tweaks here and there I can make,
as well as streaming services, curated playlists like Kids and Family. And honestly, like I mentioned earlier, the marketing still just works on parents. So
I'm gonna end the stream.